Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Morning, brother. Derek, how's it going, man? Good seeing you again. How you doing, man? Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing good. Derek, I feel like it's been a minute since you've been in here. Lisa, how's it going? No, I feel that, Derek. I feel that. It was been going through some stuff with my grandfather. He's at its end. He's lived a good life, long life, and I think it's coming to an end. It's very unfortunate. I hate to see it. Angel on earth. Slowly, like, his own identity is dissolving every single day, bit by bit, and it's hard to see. I mean, now he's in hospice condition, so he's had it for a while. At work, nice. Grandma is currently in the hospital. Thought it was a stroke. Now they don't know what it was. Yep. Now, same thing with me. It was a well, on top of it, my grandfather has Alzheimer's, dementia, plus he had 2-3 strokes, and then after that he was in the hospital and had another seizure, and recently, a couple days ago, he had another one, and it's just not it's not looking too good. He's really not there anymore. As you guys can know, especially Derek, I'm sure he knows how it is with stroke victims or people who've had seizures. They're not really there afterwards. They're not coherent. They don't talk. I think it was her Parkinson's. Yeah, that could definitely, because it's a neurological disease. Parkinson's is a neurological disease, so it can definitely have some effect to, like, the stroke and anything like that happened. Prayers to your grandmother, man. Prayers to your grandmother. If it wasn't for her, if it wasn't for your guys' grandparents, you guys would not be here. None of you guys would be here. So honor them, respect them, be there for them no matter what, or try your best at least. I lost 16 people since high school, yep. And life suddenly just bends you over and reaps you like that. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. Today's topic, by the way, is not your dying grandparents, but it is a question in regards of 12-gauge shotgun. Now, it could be anything from semi-auto to pump to double barrel, doesn't matter. Compare it to, the closest thing I can compare it to is either the AK, or if you guys have any ARs. What would be good for a CQB situation? I mean, really think about it. When time is cut and adrenaline's dumping, would it be better to have a double barrel, or I shouldn't say double barrel, but 12-gauge shotgun, or an AR/AK? Pushya, how's it going, brother? I'm making a video, so basically I'm asking people what their go-to for survival if something apocalypse type of shit arises. I'd probably go with my FAL to help you out, dude. I want to help you out here. So personally, it's going to be the FAL right here. Sutle 762. 762 is king, guys. Honestly. And I don't know, to be honest, in a CQB situation, like, you really put it to the test and you really think about it, you just think about where your progress is. I think it depends on how much training you have. Now, yeah, if you have a good intermediate or a good level of training with either AK or AR type platform, definitely highly suggest using something like that. 12-gauge is very good for CQB or the home defense as well. Both options are really good. I feel like there's more time, more efficiency, and there needs to be more playtime with the player and the gun. So if you don't have those skill sets down, my guess probably going to go with a nice 12 gauge. If I didn't have any shooting skills, good 12 gauge for CQB or home defense even. Dang, nice choice. Absolutely, dude. FAL 308 all the way. Gotta love the 308, guys. 308's been one of the best guns. As an American, there's a lot more logic behind choosing an AR. AK ammo is nowhere near as popular and available as it was 15 years ago. 100% random. Absolutely. But now I'm going to ask you this question. Let's say if you didn't have any experience with the AR, would you naturally go with an AR for home defense or a 12 gauge for home defense? If you had zero experience, what would you go for? That's the question. If you have zero experience with any guns, would you go with an AR, AK platform, or 12 gauge platform, semi or pump? Kushia says 12 gauge, yeah. 12 gauge seems to be more logical in that sense, because if you think about it, there's nothing to aim down with them with. Like, there's really... aiming almost becomes optional, especially in a CQB or close quarter combat situation. Derek says, shotguns are reliable, cheaper, and easier to learn. Yes, 100%. And that's why I always have a hard time with the questions in relation to, what would be my good first rifle or my first good gun? And deep down, I'm usually thinking about, like, well, obviously he needs time, he needs training with rifles, so absolutely, definitely get an AR, AK, something along that line. FAL if you're feeling very snazzy. But generally, I would say the 12 gauge is the most universal, easiest, like what Derek said, easiest to learn firearm to exist. And I feel like that's a good foundation to understand a firearm. Is a nice 12 gauge shotgun. Now it's gonna kick like a mule. They're not gonna expect it. They're not trained for it, nothing. So they might hate it at first, but I think having the time and repetition under double barrel would actually complement and translate to having a firearm or an actual rifle and an intermediate cartridge. Okay, Derek. Actually, let me get to you 1 second here. I'm kind of lagging behind here, guys. Sorry. I'd say 12 gauge. Derek says shotguns are reliable. Random question, 100%. 12 gauge is ideal for home defense. Yeah. And I've been really thinking about that deeper and deeper. And I'm like, you know, I'm efficient. I'm efficient enough to handle and work the AK or AR platforms and stuff like that. But dog, no matter how much training I have in it, it's always going to be 10 times easier to just pick up my double barrel, point it from the hip, and shoot. There is the reaction to the action is going to be unnoticeable or very, very short. And that's what you want either in, and that principle goes hand in hand to MMA or some type of combative activity or sport. It goes hand in hand. Because we always go back to the topic of distance control. Distance dictates. I've always professed it. I've always taught it. I've always said to you guys, distance is the rangefinder. It's the navigator of what weapons to use or what tools to use, right? You might have a double barrel. You might have a 12 gauge and somehow you ended up in a hand-to-hand conflict or a clinch conflict with an aggressor that's broken into your home, right? Well, this is where now the range to even use that shotgun becomes inoperable. It becomes inefficient. So, in order to use the shotgun, you have to create space. How to create space? Well, that's when you use footwork, boxing,
you know, all these other arts come in, and that's why weapons, knives, sticks, things like that are very, very essential and important to use, because in close quarters like that, and let's say you do have a shotgun or some type of firearm in your hand, you need to be able to use that gun
as a melee weapon.
as well. You need to understand how to use, um,
What's the word? Not firearms.
even though it is a firearm, you have to use that tool in a different way. And you see, this is what I mean when roles change. The environment changes the rules.
And the tools that you use. Yes, AZ.
Do you have a phased plasma rifle and a 40-watt range? No, Leo, I wish. Void, how's it going, man? Josh, I am in America.
That's a good point. I have 0 unarmed training. Random question. Yeah, and I think it's important. You know,
First step is realizing it. Second step is actually getting in there, putting time on the mat, training, doing something. So you get a better understanding of yourself, understanding of what distance truly is, because once you have a really good understanding or a foundation under distance control, everything else kind of falls into place. Same here. How's it going, Suhaib? How's it going,
guys, welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. If you enjoyed this type of stuff or this type of topics and talks,
definitely hit that like and sub button,
guys.
I greatly appreciate it. Do you wipe good?
Yes.
The word is combat. Yes. All in all, everything falls.
Under the umbrella of combat and defense.
What's your opinion on buck and ball for home defense? Anything and everything, brother.
I think that's sweet. Dude, that's from Terminator 1. Yeah. What air gun is that? RPK. One on the ground, that's my RPK.
Any Rifle Dynamics AKs? No, nothing like that. Most of my stuff are imports. My SKS is Chinese, Polish AK with the reverse dong on it, and then the one all the way to the right there is a Zastava AB2 underfolder. And then, of course, this big boy right here is the RPK, Romanian RPK.
Is that Chinese Type
56 or Russian SKS? It's a Type 56. 1969, all matching numbers, including the wood. It's beautiful. It's in good condition, too. And I don't think it was really shot,
to be honest, because
when I first got it, there was so much cosmoline inside the gas tube.
definitely keep your Chinese
Type 56, Void. I think that's a big plus. Always keep your surplus firearms. Try not to sell them. Try not to get rid of them, guys. They are constantly going up in price, and I don't think
they're ever going to lose
that value. The double barrel that I have is a Montgomery Ward from 1912.
No, Joshua, I'm not.
I have every gun on record to all the serial numbers. If anything does go missing, they're going to find them. They're going to find them. I got everything locked down. What are your thoughts on 22 as self-defense? Very good, Elisa. I think 22 is a very good round for self-defense. It's not going to be powerful enough to go completely through and go through walls and things like that. So that safety aspect gets covered, or that legal aspect gets covered when using a 22. And guys, it's a round. This thing will kill. It will penetrate flesh and it will go through. Will it go all the way through? No, definitely not. But it's going to put some damage into somebody.
Oi, mate, you got a
license? Oi, mate, you got a license for those?
Nah, dude,
I don't got a TV license either.
That's a dope arsenal. Thank you,
Tactics. I appreciate it, brother. If you guys enjoy this stuff or these type of guns, definitely hit that like and sub button, guys. We're moving forward in this channel. YouTube's been screwing me up the ass. They haven't monetized me at all.
They won't allow it.
They keep pulling up some bullshit problems. So I'm saying screw monetization on YouTube itself. You guys are the only foundation I need. So be it. so be it. I don't care.
I don't need that stuff. I just need you guys.
All you guys. Bruce Manor, gotta have a sound protection. Using shoddy for self home defense.
Gotta have sound protection.
Not exactly, Bruce. I mean, think about it, dude. You wake up in the middle of the night, adrenaline's already dumping because you heard something crash, you heard something in the living room. So adrenaline's dumping, you grab your gun. When the adrenaline's dumping, a lot of the senses that we usually deal with on a daily basis, like a normal person, it kind of goes away.
And we tend to become
Very heightened and on edge, and our hearing gets 10 times better, but it blocks a lot of that loud sound, like especially for hunting. If any of you guys gone hunting, you guys know what I'm talking about. The heart starts racing, you see the animal in your sights, and then you finally pull that trigger. When you pull that trigger, you don't hear anything. You might feel the thump, or you might hear like some type of muted thump, but your ears aren't ringing afterwards.
because of the adrenaline. I've been thinking about ordering some small
Tile GPS chips and taking them apart, installing them inside my firearms. There you go, dude. Yeah, that's a very good way of doing it too. Keeps tabs. I mean, it really tracks and makes sure your guns are safe. Don't waste your money on 22 LR for self-defense, but spend the money. Go 380 auto if you don't want a higher round.
Yeah, you can.
380, 22, those are really good options. Mine's 9x18 for much smaller round. I like using 9x18. Hey man, I think it's cool you're live again. I remember
Yesterday, I think.
Carlos, how's it going, brother? Good seeing you again.
Again, man. Yeah, no, no, I didn't do
Do a live yesterday. I don't think I did a live yesterday. I've had a few coming up missing. Ooh, that's bad, bro. That's bad, man.
Yeah, you gotta keep them on you, man.
Keep them on you.
That's why I train in martial arts too. So
Your heightened senses could dictate the room. You can tell what people are doing, what they're thinking, what they're feeling.
so you might be able to
Intercept before anything bad might happen to your guns, man.
I've had some dude
Do that to me.
John Browning made
25 ACP for making 10 plus capacity self-defense was they have more ballistics. Dude, I heard a lot of good things about 25.
25 ACP as well. Bro, man, it's so rigged, right? 100%, dude, it's rigged. VTech Banger. Ever been
Been in that situation. I have
been in a situation
with my firearms, and that's been self-defense. I've been there,
but thank God I never had to draw
my
my gun.
gun out,
And I had weapon retainment
on me. So thank God for weapon retainment, slings, holsters, all that good stuff, guys. Very important to have that. Do you know about HC? No, I don't. HCAR? I don't know.
So does the 20 gauge primal
Except the Thug Slug. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Fifth Shared Entertainment. Is that an RPK? Yes, sir, it is. Sorry, guys, if I'm like kind of slow. Void, what oil do you use to lube? I use Pew Pew Lube. Now, if you go to their website, you can use my code, get 15% off. TDA 15, Tactical Defense Arms 15, all shortened. TDA 15. That stuff is really good. It's like gun butter, but
10 times better.
and
And
I've been using it in all my guns, even now.
especially if you guys have any
Full autos, anything like that, it's good to use a thicker viscosity lube. So definitely check out We the Pew Pew. These guys are incredible, good guys too, and they sell it third of a price of like gun butter. Way cheap.
all you need is an Ace.
Family Galil, and that collection would be perfect. Tell me about it, dude. I really want to get my hands on a retro Israeli Galil.
Nice foul. Thank you, Andy. Good
Good eyes, bro. Good eyes. There you go. Not a lot of people can distinguish or tell what it is. I mean, it's a very iconic gun, so I'm surprised that a lot of people ask what it is. It's been in games. It's been in Black Ops 1, 2. I could disassemble the 20 gauge semi-auto shotgun there on the floor. Well, actually, it's not semi-auto, it's a pump. It's so easy to take apart a 12 gauge double barrel though. Alex, please don't have those on the balcony. Someone might call the police, say there's someone preparing for an attack. Nah. They don't have any proof that I am. It's my God-given right too. You got a problem with it? Well, they can mind their own business. How about that? What do you think about the MK14 EBR? Morant? Guys, these are like really good guns, man. I honestly think the MK14 is probably one of the best produced battle rifles, next to G3 and the FAL. Is that a 100-inch barrel on the rear? Yeah, it is. It really is, man. Look at that. I zip-tied this French bayonet from 1877 to my 22. Apex depends on the... Alex depends on the state. Yeah, it does. Is AK-762 still effective in today's combat scenario? Absolutely. You look into the Ukrainian war, I mean, that's pretty much all they're using. AKs, 5.45s, 5.56. They're even using 308s, the FALs. There's a couple pictures of soldiers, Ukrainian soldiers with the FALs. So they're cooking over there, dude. They're very good. Fifth shared, I fuck with the 1022 heavy, dude. 100%, dog. Check this bad boy out. Let me take the scabbard off of this thing, the sheath. $1877. Ooh, I could use this as my pointer. Guys, look how huge this thing is. Like, compare this to my arm. Let me just show you. I just want to compare. So right now it's to my middle finger. It goes all the way up to my bicep. Getting ready to get one. My neighbor is selling it for $4,300. Beautiful, dude. AYA brand, is that good? Void. My double barrel is an AYA brand. Double barrels are usually always good, man. Regardless of like the brand and stuff. I think they've always been reliable. There's nothing really to it. Can you shoot that thing? Yeah. Well, not right now. 5.56 or 7.62? Which you picking and why? Well, considering now that I have a 5.56 AK here, probably gonna go with the 5.56 AK. Now, if this wasn't existing at all, I'm definitely gonna be rocking 7.62 by 39, 110%. What are people's opinions on Rugers? It's like 50-50. I mean, they've had a good reputation. It's an American company. It just depends on what you're getting. Trader Joe's, Trader Jerry's Salem or Vintonva. Charles Parker, I don't know, man. Sometimes I forget how big some bayonets actually are. I know, dude, tell me about it. I mean, this thing's massive. This thing's an actual sword. But the problem's when you do this and you live in an apartment, brother, you could put a down payment on a house for how much these guns are worth. Yeah, I could. But then I want to have this YouTube channel. And I want to be able to have you guys join in. Subscribe. Thank you, Entertainment. I appreciate it, brother. Get one good whack with this thing. Hold on, there's a difference in double barrels. I prefer side by side with hammers. True, yeah. There's not really much of a difference in double barrels, considering, yeah, like what you said, there's the hammered ones and then there's the hammerless ones. This one right here is a hammerless one. Nice channel, bro. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it, man. Guys, if you enjoy this stuff, definitely hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to beat the hell out of YouTube for every bullshit they've been putting me through. They think they can stop this channel or mute it or completely shut it down. That's all they've been trying to do with me.
So if you guys can, definitely hit that
Sub, support the channel, push back against YouTube.
Adrian, do you have one of those?
Those AK bayonets, and do they fit any other gun? No, I do not. I wish. Majority of the time, usually the Type, what was it, Type 54 or Type 56 AKs, Chinese. Those ones, they had the foldable spiked bayonets like this one.
Those are pretty good. Romanians,
They also had bayonet lugs for their
yeah, they had bayonet lugs for their.
Romanians, and
I don't know if Serbia did it too.
I think some models did. I'm not sure. I wish I had an M1 Grand Chill guy. I wish, dude. Would you rock for a daily carry? Gen 5 or your choice of FN57? Now, if ammo wasn't a problem or money was not a problem, I would go with the FN57. I'm always a big fan of FNs, considering this boy right here is modeled after the FN FAL.
Probably the two massive slugs that
Can send down the hallway through the refrigerator, not the back of it. I don't think your 9mm 40 is going through the front of a refrigerator out the back. Yeah, see, and that's the thing you're not going to get with a regular pistol or anything like that. Now with a double barrel, absolutely. 12 gauge for sure.
Hammerless have a heavy
Trigger. Not this one. This one's actually pretty light.
Why so many rifles and
So little pistols.
just a big fan of rifles,
Rifles more than pistols.
I would say, because these ones are.
I've had more pistols in the past, but these are the ones I've kept.
It's a 1911 Sig Sauer,
Sawyer, 45 ACP.
East German Makarov, 1964. And Glock 48 MOS is my daily carry. This one's
It's a Romanian AK, or a Romanian RPK, I should say. So this one's my Romanian RPK. This is my Polish 5.56. This is my Zastava underfolder, AB2.
pistol though, absolutely.
Maverick now. I know you see every one of them bullets on the side of that gun against the rail. It's not fake strap. The shotgun's not fake.
Yeah, no, 100% not, man.
Charles, absolutely.
Phoenix Blaze, do I play?
Play Call of Duty? I used to, man. Long time ago. Okay, thank you, Adrian. Also, based AKs. Nice airsoft guns.
Why don't you go and buy some real guns?
I don't know, Maverick.
I don't know, dog. You know, I just love airsoft.
I just love airsoft, man. You know, I just can't help it. Airsoft is life. These are definitely all airsoft guns, guys. 100%, especially this one, guys. Look at that. That's airsoft, right? You guys can tell. Was that a Tarkov? No, this one is a East German Makarov. Largest caliber, probably my 270 right here. Decided to lay it out a little bit so you guys can see it more. Dang, I was hoping to play with you. I do play Insurgency Sandstorm a lot. More of a Battlefield guy now. Now, if you're talking Black Ops 3 Zombies, yeah, I'll definitely re-download that again. I'll play with that. What G-Force arm shotgun is that? This one's the GF2P.
Semi-auto.
Well, not semi-auto pump.
But as you can see,
Turkish, baby. Look at that. Loose stock. I was shooting it one day and it popped off like that.
largest shotgun gauge, 12 gauge.
Gauge for me. Be cool to have 4 gauge. Poverty.
Your grandma's favorite
Airsoft gun, 100%. I'd say this is my grandma's favorite airsoft gun.
Lovely. Thank you guys. I
Appreciate it, man. If you guys enjoy this type of collection, definitely hit that like and sub button. Subscribe. Mauser 1895 right there. Beautiful, mint condition. Mine would be have to be the FAL. Yeah.
22 is safe for
community. Exactly, Grossi. Yeah, and if you look at it that way, if you're more concerned about that, definitely rock 22. 380 as well is pretty good, like one of the other viewers here. 9x18, absolutely. Another pocket round there. I got my Makarov from a private sale. It was a private sale, or a private trade, I should say. I got over 1,600 rounds of pre-ban 9x18 ammo for it, so that's one of the main reasons why I got it.
Let's see here.
Thank you for the show. Absolutely, Joshua. Come back again, brother. I love seeing you, man.
Did you get that Vortex red dot
Off PSA website? Maverick, come on. Of course I did, man. Come on. It was a Black Friday sale. I was like, hell yeah, might as well.
I was gonna upgrade it though to like an
EOTech or something with more oomph and a little bit more convenient, you know? Now the red dot's been doing pretty good. I like the little rise that it gives. Gives me a better cheek weld. But it's just
It's not the same, bro.
it's like an ACOG or EOTech with the magnifier.
AA12, AK-47 is
Beautiful. Thank you, Liquid. Definitely hit that sub button, man, if you guys enjoy this stuff. This is all for you guys. All for you guys.
Edgelord. That FAL. Love the name, by the way, dude.
Yes, it is an FAO. It's the loudest gun.
Loudest gun?
Probably going to be my 270 right here. It's going to be my 270. Second to loudest is probably going to be my 308 here.
You should get a Ruger Charger with
The Midwest M-Lock rail.
Interesting. I never heard of that.
Probably
Seen pictures of it.
The young YouTuber sucks. Any gauge under 10 is banned in the US. I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Give me that four gouage.
Sweet collection, brother.
Absolutely. Guys, if you enjoy this stuff, definitely hit that like and sub button. Subscribe all the way. Teaching YouTube a goddamn lesson.
AK no dust cover.
Nah,
Trade them in for one quality AR.
I'm good.
It's no real
Quality ARs. Any lever actions? I used to have a lever. It was a Rossi 44 Magnum. I still have the ammo.
I would say that red dot
Dot is a bit too close. Move it back more. No, I have to put it this way, unfortunately. As you can see, it's like right up against the iron sight right there. Because I needed, this thing was way too big for the carry handle, so I needed it to clear the carry handle. And the only way was to back it up all the way so that can clear. That's why I want to get an EOTech, so I can push it up a little bit and still have that clearance.
but it still works pretty good for me.
I really have no problems with it. Eye relief is actually decent. It's not too bad.
Coach gun? Yes, sir.
G-Lock. Yes, sir. Coach gun. What kind of bayonet does your SKS have? It's the
The Geneva
Convention bayonet. Triangle.
young YouTuber I used
Used to hunt, man.
Corey, Pioneer Arms 556.
5.56. How's it holding up? Really good, man. It's holding up pretty good. Um,
No malfunctions. It's always
always been feeding the rounds right. There's nothing like that. The only problem I would say is the trigger. I would probably upgrade the trigger to an ALG trigger, and then safety selector keeps riding up to safe every time you shoot it. So it's a loose safety selector. I might just bend it back and see if that'll fix it. Because that was my problem. When I first got it, I think I bent it out too much, and it's just been riding. But other than that, man, it's been a really solid functioning firearm. For what, $630 something?
they are not California compliant. Firearms and fishing outdoors. Dude, is that you? You change your stuff? Do you have AK? Yes. That's a coach gun. It's cool, man. I think I'm gonna get
Get me a lever action. It'll be my first one. Definitely do it, man. Well worth it. It looks like he lives in the zone. I'm in the zone, bro. I'm in Gulag.
Makes sense to me. Do you have SMG guns?
No, nothing like that. I am looking into MP5s and stuff. I think that's a big one. Or guys, hear me out. Hear me out. I saw the G3, okay? Pistol G3. Snubby barrel. I think it's like 10-inch barrel on it. 308. I might do something like that. Be like, dude, no, I don't have a battle rifle. It's an SMG. Chambered in 308.
Bro, AK or
Or AR for beginner rifle. AK for sure. AK for sure. There's third world countries with like child soldiers, dude. 5-year-olds. And they know how to use the AKs. So that should tell you how simple it is.
I love how
I compare it to like child soldiers in like Africa. If a child soldier can do it, you can do it. All right? Get to work.
Hi, MP5.
Best 7,500 I've ever spent. LOL. Sold my Banshee for it. Well worth it, dude. I would do it. Adrian, how far can you shoot well with that Pioneer Arms AK? I don't see a lot of info online. I need to do, actually, that's a very good question because I haven't done any like long range shots with this thing yet. I've just been running rounds through it. I think I've shot it like 50 to like 70 yards. I think that's like the furthest I've gone with it. Now, if you guys suggest or if you guys want to see something where I do like a long range test video with the Pioneer Arms,
Definitely let me know.
and hit that like button.
I know, Blidgo.
I wish I had a revolver.
Is that an SA-58?
Grimace. Yes, sir, it is. Jungle Warrior. SA-58.
She is beautiful.
Adjustable gas block system right there. I took the sling mount off the end of it here because I had the bayonet attached to it. That's the unfortunate thing. In order to fully attach the bayonet, I have to take off the... Because it's a 16-inch barrel. It's not the traditional 21-inch.
Love the Romanian grip. Absolutely, man.
That's the first thing I did with this rifle. Took it out of the box, swapped the wood out immediately.
Well, only the bottom one. The top one,
And the wood stock here is all original. Everything else on the gun is original except that guy.
no Lee Enfields. I need to get an Ishapur. Went to an indoor range once and
Told an old guy next lane over, had a PTR 308 pistol, semi-automatic flashbang dispenser. Yes, dude, that's what I mean. That's why I want to get like a snubby G3.
just straight
Concussive flash.
What's the double barrel trend then? Double barrel is
Is a Montgomery Ward Coach gun. It was originally a bird gun for sure because the barrel's been sawed off by freaking Billy Bob Joe, I'm sure.
That's very true. You got any revolvers? I wish, bro, man.
Caleb, thank you, brother, for the sub. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and do a whack. There you go. Get a whack with the bayonet.
Nice bipod down there on that AK. Does it pivot, rotate? Yes, it does. It does pivot and rotate. Not fully, but it does. It's very slight. RPK here, Romanian.
RPK 1980.
Oh, hell yeah, I love S.
SAs and FALs. Grimace. You're a gentleman. You're a man of good taste then.
I am not in California.
California short.
Bubba Booey, my guy.
How's it going, brother? Yes, it is an RPK.
Not that many kills.
In Warzone, Phoenix. I didn't have the FAL to run with, dude.
Do you ever run suppressors?
Suppressors, anti-hero. I need to get suppressors, dude. I would love to be running suppressors. All these guns right now would have suppressors on them.
Best gun for home defense. And you see, this goes back to the topic I tried
Tried asking in the beginning of the video. The main topic was double barrel for best home defense gun or AR or AK platform.
personally.
it's just always, no matter what, I feel like it's always going to be easier to go with a double barrel or some type of 12 gauge. If you're really skilled and experienced to where both using, like, it should be as easy as,
Like, if it's easier to shoot,
an actual AR or AK platform, definitely do it.
but your experience
Should be as equal as both these guns.
like just as easy as it is to
Point and shoot with a double barrel, that's how easy it should be with a firearm or a actual rifle. Intermediate rifle.
does it bounce on it crazy style?
Yes. No STG 550s, any FRTs? No, nothing like that. Hassan, how's it going, man? Welcome in.
How's it going, guys?
Which you prefer, AKM or AK-74? Oh, man. AK-74, probably.
No, not prop guns. Heard that, brother. I just got my first one.
One, and I love it. Absolutely good, man. Good.
You have a MPK? No.
I do have an RPK, though, James. The AKs are beautiful. Thank you, brother. If you guys enjoy this stuff, definitely smack that like and sub button, guys. Just smack it.
Smack it like it owes you.
Money.
Yeah, double barrel in 1870 maybe.
But, dude, 2025, a 12 or 20 gauge pump or semi would do. Yeah, 100%, Samuel. No doubt about it. Royal Marine. Yo, how's it going, man? You got a Lee Enfield? I love those. Now, I'm looking into the Ishapur 308 version of the Lee Enfields. Those are beautiful. Those are very beautiful.
Nice collection, man. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, thank you.
Beat the hell out of that subscribe button, guys.
Beat it. Beat it up, beat it up, beat it up.
Nice collection, brother. I'm in Canada.
That wants to start a collection. Move to America, man. Obviously, no autos in Canada. Yeah, stupid, dude. Bullshit.
Obviously. Samuel, love this.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. How much does all this stuff cost combined together? I think I've spent a total of like 12,013 with everything, collection, mags, ammo, gear, chest rigs, all that stuff. I mean, everything. Everything I have.
Usually I have my streams in
In the room, so a lot of my stuff is still in the room. I just wanted to get out here and start doing more outside streams. It's kind of nice, guys.
See, M1 Grand, or I don't know. No M1.
M1 Grands.
If you're talking about the,
SKS here, because majority of the time people mistake this for M1 Grand.
it's a Chinese SKS.
Neo, how's it going, man?
Not a Mosin on the far right.
This guy right here is my Spanish Mauser, 1895.
I am a bit of a gun junkie.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And I've had way more than this. If I've kept all the guns that I've, gotten rid of, I would have this whole balcony filled with guns.
There is no doubt about it.
From the time I turned 18 till now.
Ew, France.
Come on, man. What's your favorite gun? Probably gonna be my FAL right here.
This bad boy. I've been training with it.
Way more and more. Old guns, thank you, man. Absolutely, got to keep them old. Old school is best school. What do you think of the SKS, my friends? Mr. B, good question, man. I think the SKS is simplistic, robust, reliable, and very easy to use. Plus, if you get the Chinese chest rig with these things, you can hold up to, 260 rounds of 7.62 by 39 on your body. And that doesn't include the 10 that you might have in your internal magazine. So that's a lot of ammo. And you can't really do that with any of these other guns because a lot of times they're box magazines and you're usually able to hold up maybe 3 extra rounds or 3 extra mags in your chest rig, 3 or 4 max.
But since SKS takes
Stripper clips, you can rack that up and have more ammo on your body.
will it be slower to
Load? Probably, yeah. But it's going to be a lot more reliable. And I guarantee you, it will never jam on you. Not once.
I don't care how bad the situation.
Gets, it will never jam on you.
Good morning, gunman.
Pablo, how's it going, brother? Welcome in. Good seeing you again. What gun would you use during a zombie apocalypse? RPK, most likely. Heavy rounds.
Thicker barrel so I can run more rounds through it. Can handle more heat. Yes, SKS should always be
On the wish list. Get your hands on one whenever you can, man. I'm not kidding you. Because these things every day, they're going up in value. Whatever's out there in the market, and I'm sure you guys have heard this a million times from other people, these are out on the market, and whatever is out there is the only thing left.
They're not producing these things anymore. They're not producing these.
They're not producing these. They're not producing those.
There's a lot they're not producing,
Man,
parts kits, things like that are
are one of a kind, and they're gonna slowly dry out.
how much does us good
SKS run for probably like I bought mine for like 650.
so you're for a good one
You're probably gonna be looking around that range, 650. Oh, 650 to 1,000, I would say. Like that's like your really good range price for really good SKSs. SKS mags are gay.
No, they're not. It's designed as it should be. It's easier to get a better gun.
No, it's not.
SKS is always going to
Be
be
reliable, and it's always going to be a go-to gun, no matter what.
What gauge is that shotgun? 12 gauge.
Gauge. This is my Montgomery Ward 12 gauge right here, double barrel.
Too young to have gotten cheap surplus. Oh man, that sucks. What gauge is that shotgun?
12 gauge. What do you think SKSs are going up? Why do you think SKSs are going up in value? Like I said, I really believe they're going up in value, not because of how they look. I mean, of course, aesthetically, that's going to be part of the value. But I think that SKSs are going up in price because nobody's producing them anymore. Think about it. Every other country that produced the SKSs, they don't make them anymore. So whatever's out there in the market, that's it. And a lot of people are realizing what these guns are, and they're keeping them. So the market for them is kind of going down.
But demand is going up.
So they're getting bought up for higher prices, and sometimes a lot of people get price gouged, and they'll pay it because they're hard to really come by.
And it's going to get harder and harder, guys.
So load up, stock up on like surplus, things like that. It's going to hold value. So if you're just doing it out of investments, go with old surplus, man. Go with old surplus. I want an AK-74 best. Yeah, 100%, George. Not that bad. I paid $500 for a 12 Stoker not too long ago. Nice. I paid $100 for mine. Family friend had it in his garage. He thought it didn't work or nothing, so I paid $100 for it. Cleaned it up, got it to function, and it shot, man. Thing was rolling.
FAL's 308, right?
El Gordo. Yes, El Gordo. Are you trying to tell me something?
You gordo? Pablo Escobar, I'm subbing to this channel.
Channel now because I'm just learning another guns. Yeah, man. And that's what this channel is. If you want to know something, if you have questions about it, could be any of these guns, or it might be a gun that, you know, just popped in your head and you want to talk about it.
Yeah, we're here to just kind of gain
Gain more knowledge on these, see what we think about them, build up a good report. There's a bullpup kit for SKSs. Guys, I've seen these things, and if I had another junk SKS or like something I don't really care about, yeah, for sure, I would definitely do it.
I'll do a bullpup SKS.
Come get mine. $500 next AZ gun show. What, your double barrel?
If it's not for 100, brother,
I ain't doing it.
best looking gun is Russian.
For sure, George.
I got mine back in the day for 170.
$179. Yep. Good prices, man. See? They're never going to be that price again. El Mohammed El Saful. What a name.
Hamid Malula.
God, what a name is that? FAL looks cool. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Chinese Norinco, yes.
Can you post to the UK?
No. You guys are on your own.
Just kidding. No, I heard a lot of good things,
Man, us American tourists have been going over there to Europe, and we've been beating the shit out of all these illegal immigrants.
Pickpocketers, things like
That. We just go over there and be like, so you guys think you guys could just walk around and pickpocket, huh? Well, I'm going to show you the American way. Grips him by the shirt, just slams a nice cross.
I'm going to show them the American way.
Way of handling things.
You guys should do that more often.
Just head to UK, head to Germany, all these areas as like American tourists, and give them a taste of what America's like.
Show them what
Freedom tastes like.
milk is good for their teeth.
Teeth, but also good knuckles, good for their teeth too.
Any M70s? Yes,
This is my M70 right here. Kansas.
I remember when they
First showed up, they were $100 at hardware stores. Insane, dude. SKS is a great gun. Anyone saying it's not knows nothing. Absolutely. They're really good guns. Do you ever tried a DIY, do it yourself, colon cleansing? I can teach you.
Nah, dude, it's the
Diddler, man. I knew he's in here. Cool story. Send me a video. Not happening. Sí, El Gordo.
SKS is a solid gun.
Gun choice, but there are better options out there. Yeah, 100% Grimace. There's no doubt about it. Hence why I have these other options here, right? But if worst comes to worst, I know for a fact, if any of these guns fail on me, like for whatever reason, I know for a fact this thing's never going to fail on me. I am resorting. This is like my plan B right here, the SKS.
That's plan B. You need yourself an AR, Corey.
Nah, I'm good.
What you think about the ZPAP 92s?
Trev, I think those are really good. So if you can get your hands on one of those, absolutely do it.
It's called Geneva Checklist
Here in Canada.
Why did the government shut down? Because of the Democrats. They want to pass a Medicare bill for illegal immigrants.
And everybody else was like, no, that's not happening. And then they're like, okay, we're going to shut down the government then. And then now we're here.
As far as I know, that's the story.
I unfortunately live in Los Angeles. Ew. Yeah, nah, dude, you're screwed.
Good options though, like the Makarov here.
This holds 8 rounds. It's a magazine. Holds 8 rounds, single stack. So you really won't get flagged for that. And a good SKS. You can hold up to 260 rounds with this bad boy. And this is a good setup right here. These two guns. It's a very good setup. If you're in
State or country that is really strict on firearms. So if you have an opportunity,
and if you're allowed to get these two, go for it.
because this is below 10 rounds.
Right here, so it should pass. And then this is 10 round magazines.
Ren, how's it going, man? Blows my mind when I see apartments full of firearms. Yes, sir. We're here. We're
Existing, man. The ATF can go fuck itself.
Yeah, I know, right?
It really can.
Assault is assault. That's right. This is assault right here. No mini 14s, Mark.
Zillion, I wish.
Now I need to hear FAL do audio roleplay.
With the voice of saying, grabs shoulders, throws across counter. Oof.
No, Trev, no,
FRT triggers just yet. I'm still working on it. I definitely need to. Money's been super bad in the last couple months, like severely bad. So a lot of these things been getting pushed back further and further. So definitely you guys can support the channel, help out anyway. You just hit that sub button and that like button. Usually you guys can donate and stuff like that, but I don't have my Cash App or anything like that, so don't worry about it. Just hit that sub and like button, guys.
This is America, UK. SKS is a fun weapon.
Absolutely. Where's the dust cover for the M7D? This thing's been brutalized. I put over 7,000 rounds through it, 6,000 to 7,000 rounds. Dust cover won't get back on there. There's something going on with the
Reinforced pin there.
that holds the.
It's like a retention pin that holds the dust cover on. And it won't actuate. Is there bullpup FAL too? Like I like
308. 308 full auto or semi is like G3 and FAL. There is no bullpup FALs. Thank God. We in Europe can't wait to learn about proper freedom. One day, perhaps. One day. No, it'll happen. It will happen. No doubt about it. I don't think God will let us suffer for too long like this.
He'll help us out.
Right now, we're just doing it to ourselves, and he's just allowing it to happen. He just wants to see how far it takes until mankind breaks.
You have a DMR?
Technically Plasma. My 308 right here is a DMR roll. But I really don't use it for a DMR since I have a red dot on it. It's more close quarters. Like max range is probably 60 to 70 yards. Can a neck stop at 30-06? No, it cannot. And you know where that goes. Them saying that Charlie Kirk got hit by a 30-06 round and didn't go through, you're lying, dude. You were lying. There is no way in hell 30-06 doesn't go through. I've seen what 30-06 does to flesh, man. It is not nice.
His head would have been gone.
How often you 20,000 for the SKS? What?
You will offer me 20,000 for the SKS? 50,000, and you'll get
The SKS.
I like that coach gun you have.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I got one. I love my ZPAP 92. Dude's got a
$90 thin metal gun locker barely screwed to his apartment drywall.
I bet it would be a surprise to see anything else. No offense.
Dude's got a $90 thin metal gun locker barely screwed to his apartment.
No offense. Whatever. I had a hard time even understanding
What the hell you're talking about, dude? And I have slot wall.
on my wall.
It's not thin metal. And it's not cheap either. Is that an Egyptian Mahdi? No, it's not. It's Polish 556. Good chatting with. Everybody be safe. Later, Mark. Good talking to you, brother.
Wait, you are in Canada?
No, I'm not in Canada. I'm in Arizona. Looks like AZ. K got it right.
Why? What do you have?
Have that's mass compliant. Mass compliant? Probably SKS. My Mauser there. My double barrel. And my Makarov right here.
Now, 1911 here.
I'm not sure what the regulations might be, but it is 7 rounds or 8 round mag capacity, so that can work as well.
So either
Makarov or some type of 1911 platform with an SKS.
I know this channel is
Not
not
about politics, but what do you think about your commander-in-chief of the U.S.? I think he has become a
dick sucker for Israel. I think Israel owns the Orange Man. And it's becoming more and more obvious.
So, what are we watching? What are you doing here? Mike, what do you think, man? We're showcasing all these beautiful pieces, talking about them, giving you guys a good taste about them. Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Jeff Kendall, the
This
SKS,
may be slow. It packs one hell of a punch.
sort of, not really.
This is freedom. Shaggy. Gotta love it, man. Let's take full advantage of it. No, I don't have any auto shotties, Mike. I wish, bro. So does the Mini 30 come same caliber? What? No, Mini 30 is a different caliber. The Beretta looks insane so quick. I wish I had a Beretta. I don't have one. Yeah, people are saying he was shot from the back. Subscribed. I appreciate a good arm neighbor. Mr. B, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Now, that means a lot to me. Anytime you guys subscribe, that means everything to me. So definitely hit that subscribe button, guys. Where are we going? To the moon, baby. To the moon. Gaming. 20,000 rubles. You're funny. Nothing is for sale, guys. The AK is not broken. Homeboy is just missing its dust cover. Yeah, dude, I've ran this gun so hard. Like 6,000 to 7,000 rounds in that AK. I still shoot it. The thing still works. It doesn't work as good as it used to, but it still runs. Hell, even 7.62, I have seen go through 2 cinder blocks and 2 4x4 posts. 100%, dude. Now imagine 308, 7.62 by 51 NATO. $5 fall. No. How much? Nothing. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. God bless them. Show and tell each other. No, I don't have any $20 ones. What AK is that? Polish AK. So let me list them off for you guys. So my Polish AK right there, M70 Zastava, and Romanian RPK. Which is the cheapest one you have? Probably my double barrel right there. Bought it for $100. Yes, it is legal in my state, footlong. Let's see, nice. Is that an RPK? Sorry, which one is the cheapest one you have? Wow, I just subbed. Thank you, Hawk. I appreciate it, brother. It's Soviet Gaming. It is not a Vietnamese RPK. It is a Romanian RPK. Who cares? They all do the same thing, pretty much. They blow shit up. Called that. Double barrel. Subbed, good sir. Thank you, Trev. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, guys, if you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button and that like. I greatly appreciate it. YouTube doesn't want to monetize me. YouTube doesn't want to pay me. It's okay. I don't care. We're going to keep moving forward, guys. You guys are my support. You guys are everything to me, so YouTube doesn't... I don't really give a damn about YouTube. I just use it as a platform to talk to you guys. Any FALs? Hawk, of course, bro. Look at that bad boy. Center. SA58. I'll sub for second story. Stucco balcony. Hell yeah. Third story, actually. Third story. We living to the top, baby. To the top. No pistols for sale. Guys, I really enjoy talking to you guys, honestly. And if you have anybody that's interested in these streams, share it. Definitely share these streams with people. Let them know. Bro's not selling any of these guns. Y'all need to stop acting. Yeah, I know, dude. Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate it, brother. You come in more, Trev, I'm going to make you into my moderator. Because you're showing good signs. Why would anybody possibly need any of that junk? Well, let me show you, buddy. Let me show you. Let me take you down to Zimbabwe. I'm going to show you something. Need a setup like that. Hell yeah. Big cheers from East Coast Canada. I'm glad there's Americans like yourself. Absolutely, man. And I wish... you guys are like the Northern Americans. You guys aren't even like too different from us. And it sucks seeing how communistic the country of Canada has become, man. I mean, communist beyond measure. Bro, I'm a heavy hitter. I work for JD Delay, 5150. He's got 1.6 something million subs. I work for the Alaskan Avenger as a moderator. I moderate on 20 channels. If you need a hand, bro, I got you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Hello from Germany. Hello from Deutschland. I hope you guys are doing good, man. Whatever you do, X, protect your land. Don't let these foreign invaders steal thousands and thousands of years of culture and history and people. Don't let them take it away from you guys. Hello, Gabriel. How's it going? Any milled receivers? No milled receivers. I wish, dude. I got bulge receivers. Raphael, how's it going, man? Welcome in. I don't even know how do you say hello in Privyet? Isn't it Privyet? Privyet. Is that a PMM? No PMM, Hawk. What I have there is a East German Makarov. I'm an AR guy myself, but I have a few AKs. That SKS is looking juicy. Bane, absolutely, man. And it's just something I think people should always have in their collection. You know, like, it's not bad, dude. It's not a curse to own an AK in your collection. Now, vice versa, it's a different story. You own AR. Oh, God forbid. Oh, my God. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. You guys will see an AR in my collection sooner or later. It's going to happen. Am I a big fan of them? Not really. I don't really care for them too much. But, you know, they're functional. They're good guns. I'm gonna get one in the future. Guarantee it. Bull Trunnion babies. 100%, man. Do you own guns? I don't know. I don't think so. Soviet Gaming, I don't have an original magazine for it. I do have a drum mag from Romania. It is an original Romanian drum mag. So I'm glad I have that. Now, when it comes to the banana mags, I don't have any, like, original 40-round Romanian steel mags. I need to get those, though. Those are a little hard to come by. How many guns? 12, 13, I think. Just for your information, I'm removing everybody asking how much these guns are for sale for. Thank you, Trev. Appreciate it, man. None of these guns are for sale, guys, so definitely stop asking away. Holy smoke, I see that. Let's see that bayonet. Jeff, brother, you got good taste, man. You got some good taste. And this is the scabbard I'm using as a pointer, and comes with this bad boy. It's an 1877 French Lebel bayonet. I zip tied it to my 22. Once you change the furniture on the SKS, that thing is badass from Canada. Not gonna lie, dude. I've had multiple SKSs in the past with the Bubba stocks, banana clips, bipods. Like, I've had the whole 9 yards. I love them, man. They did good. But I just want to keep this one original. I think there's such an aesthetic to it, such a culture history behind it. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to change it up. I think it's beautiful as it is. Now, what makes me very tempted to modify is the tip of the muzzle there. Look at that space. That's perfect amount of threading for a suppressor. For sure. Or a muzzle device. That would probably be the only modification I would do to an SKS. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to do anything to it. New background, Billy Bob. Absolutely, man. We're outside. I could get an AR-10. Not a big fan of them. What do you think of the SDM AK-47s? I think they're decent. I think they're not too bad. How do you feel about Tortort receivers? I don't know what that means. Rafael, I don't know what you're saying, bro. I wish I knew. I do need some more German guns, man, for sure. The only German thing, or somewhat remotely close to the German guns, is going to be my East German Makarov here. 1964. So this is when Germany was still divided into sections. Good, cool collection, Bo. Thank you, man. Definitely hit that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't. That's a fucking sword. Absolutely. This thing's huge. Now, if I take the scabbard itself, I'm gonna measure it with my arm. Now, I think I'm 5'8" without any shoes or anything on. So you can imagine arm length. It's half. It goes, so right now it's all the way up. Ooh. Okay. I'm using my middle finger all the way up to my middle finger. and it hits my lower part of my long head bicep.
So it goes all the way down there.
Jeff, it is a Chinese Type 56. It's not Norinco either. I had a great SKS that had some nice Magpul furniture, and it could take AK mags, which was super nice. Oh yeah, I mean, dude, for accessibility and like real use, definitely. I used to rock the 30 rounders. But that 22 is a nightmare. What do you mean, dude? No, it's not. It's beautiful. You're just not as cultured as me. That's what I think. You don't have enough culture. You got to be more culturally enriched. No Century Arms AKs. If you think AR-10, look at that FAL.
Or M1A. Yeah,
because AR-10, they're chambered in 308 as well, so they run that DMR rule. They're in that platform range. Makarov. Yes, sir. Makarov, Raphael. All you guys, all you. Good design. But I think the Germans did better with your guys' design of the Makarov. They really refined it. So it's one of the best ever produced.
Jeremy has 4 Makarovs.
Dear God, dude.
You need any more? You need one more? Just kidding. None of these are for sale. Yep, 9x18 Makarov.
Enling, how's it going, guys? Welcome in. Love your vids. Thank you, Hawk. I appreciate it, man. Guys, definitely hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this stuff. It's a lot of hard work, but it's good. I enjoy it.
Yeah, Jeremy.
The guns seem to have problems if they're chambered in anything else other than 9x18.
Cheers, man. I'm out. Have a good
night. I'll be back for sure. Cheers, my southern brother. Later, Mr. B. Good seeing you, man. Thank you again for the subscribe. I appreciate it, man. That goes a very long ways.
What was your first rifle?
First rifle?
It was a single shot
12 gauge.
Rock Island
Armory, I think.
I don't know. I'd have to look. But yeah, it was a single shot
12 gauge.
Big wood dong. You know it, dude.
Gotta have that dong.
Maybe I do need some culture. Yeah, dude.
We gotta get you up to the program, dude. We gotta get you more culturally enriched. Just like me.
Привет.
Navich. Jonevich.
Привет.
Hello, welcome in. Rutnoy Pulmet Kalishnikova. Tell me if I'm saying that right. For all you Russian guys out there, tell me if I'm pronouncing that right. Rutnoy Pulmet Kalishnikova. And you have Avtomat Kalishnikova.
And, yeah. Now, if you guys can pronounce the full
SKS, what it stands for, I give you props, because that's one word I'm never going to be able to pronounce. Makarov versus Tokarev. I think the Tokarev would be good for penetration, considering it's a 7.62 by 25. Those things go through soft body armor. So with penetration and stuff, I think the Tokarev would win. For concealment and mobility, I would give it to the
Makarov. Makarov's very good with that.
No, it's not an Imbel FAL. It is a DS Arms Jungle Warrior 16-inch FAL.
Why not an AR? If you're
In the US, it would be more practical. Yeah, you're right, Justin, for sure. Just don't like ARs. And if need be, I just collect on the parts
I'd buy parts
for these guns.
just in case.
Because I know other people might not have them. So, like, I have extra parts for the FAL, SKS, the AKs. Gotta have extra parts for them.
So, I could keep these guns in the fight regardless
If, you know,
United States is AR dominant. I'm still going to be using these. Is that a 1911? Because I love
1911s. They're my favorites. Yes, good eye, man. Good eye. So more of a modern touch of a 1911 Sig Sauer. If you guys enjoy this stuff, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Yes, I am outside. Winter mint. We can get you another one, bug. Yeah, man. The FALs, man, they're honestly a piece to keep. Timeless, very timeless. Yeah, give it time, man. Save up your money. Get something worth it. Stand corrected, DSA. Yes, sir. They do own the only blueprints of the FN FALs, though. So this is as exact copy as you can get. The closest thing you can get. And it's new. Kalashnikov. This reminds me, I need to call my FFL and see if my new 16-inch AR in from PSA yet. Good, man. That's awesome. Most of our enemies still run AK platforms, so if we end up fighting in a war on home turf, you should be okay. And you see, that's what I'm saying too. Because a lot of other countries, especially if, you know, by some chance it's a foreign invasion, they're going to have AKs. AK is a very dominant firearm in other countries. So I'm going to have the parts either way, which is going to be nice. Ammo as well. Now, am I going to bet all my money on it? No, definitely not. So that's why I have like extra parts, things like that. Jeff Kendall, I like the DSA FAL. DSA SA58. Yes, sir. I love it too, man. It's been such a solid build. And it just feels right to shoot, man. Like managing that 308 like a man just feels good. My uncle has like 50 guns. Good, Hawk. And a katana? Nice. I used to have a sword, man. It was a Persian Shamshir. Looks like a Afghanistani person showing his guns. Reminds me to Cold War era over in the Middle East. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That's kind of the vibe I've been trying to go for. It's more Cold War era.
The carry handle is taken off.
Yep. And, you know, that's historically accurate as well. If you don't have your carry handle on it, it's still going to be historically accurate because the Rhodesians during that time, they would cut off the carry handle on the FALs because the brass casings would fly and it would hit the carry handle, bounce off, and literally blind the person because, yeah, he would just bounce right back and hit him in the eye. Arnold, I'm from Uzbekistan. I'm from the U.S. I'm in the U.S. If you could only have one pistol for all uses, which one you picking? Makarov. 100% the Makarov. I know it'll never fail on me. And it's so easy to disassemble and take apart. Way easier than a Glock 48. I'll tell you that. Or a 1911 for sure.
It is sad that they had to cut
Them off. Because it's such a vibe.
Curtis, you got lucky, man.
PSA built a shop with you? Damn, dude.
Arnold.
RPK 45 Patron.
RPK, baby. She's a beaut, man. I love this thing to death.
Guys, if you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button and that like button. As always, let's beat the fuck out of YouTube.
I want to treat YouTube like I'm
Mugging it. Take it to a back alleyway and just
soccer kick it.
So every time you guys hit that subscribe button, that's what you're helping me pretty much do.
Because YouTube owes me money.
Let's see here. What's that double barrel? Guns and More. Love the name, man. Double barrel is a 12 gauge Montgomery Ward from 1912.
I'm on Team Makarov.
100%, dude. Team Makarov for the win. If you're a big fan of it, hit that like button. If you love the Makarov, hit that like. does that RPK? How much does that RPK mag hold? 40. But for YouTube's sake, it holds 20. You know what? Screw YouTube. Nah, it holds 40, you guys. It's a 40 round mag. And then I got a 75 round drum mag for it as well.
Awesome, Full Metal. Hell yeah, dude. It's always good to have a good double barrel, man. It's not bad. Sniper 12 caliber.
It is a, this sniper is a 270, chambered in 270. This is my Remington 770. This is my Mauser, Spanish Mauser.
How's the drum work for you? I've had issues.
The drum's been working really good for me. Like, I've had zero problems with the Romanian drum.
I think it's because of tension.
It could be because you might not be putting enough tension. So keep winding it. Hossein, do you have an SKS Type 56 Chinese? Yes, I do. It's right there. All matching numbers, military, SKS. Hunting and fishing, yes it does. And that's why I kind of stuck with my 270s. I've always been a big fan of the 270s. So during hunting, it's always been 270 and it's always done me proud, so.
I'm sitting next to it. Nice. How much did all that cost?
If you had to estimate, probably like 12,000, 13,000, including the magazines and stuff. All in total. Yeah, 30-06 is a heftier round, and it kind of confirms and puts the animal down for sure. For sure. On the balcony, hell yeah.
You're gonna get a new world record. All the way.
Where are you? Living the dream. I'm in Arizona.
Not really. I wish I was living the dream. That'd be nice. Burp. Hear that? These stupid trucks. You're ruining my peace and quiet. God. Yeah.
Dude, I live in Belgium. Gun laws suck. Yeah. It's horrible, man. I guess I am living the dream in that sense. What do you think about the SKS? Is it good for this time for personal safety? Absolutely. If you're in a country or in a state where you can't have like ARs or AKs or anything like that, the SKS is going to be your next viable option. It's semi-auto. Granted, it doesn't hold a lot. It holds 10. But it could get you through a lot of situations that you might get stuck in. I'm in Iran. Gun laws are sucks here too. Borodige. Get the hell out of Iran, man. Get the hell out of that place, man. My family left that place 30, 40 years ago. I noticed Tractor Supply is selling ammo now too. Ooh. Beautiful, Hossein. Very good, man. Sweet SKS, Russian, or China. Chinese.
Yeah, big stepper.
Good, man. Keep that thing. Do you have it in the 10 round full capacity or 5 round?
I shouldn't even ask that.
I don't want your government to know anything. Just don't answer that question. Managed to snag some 12 gauge buckshot, which is hard to find in store. Okay, good, yeah. It's good to have some extra fun 5 round magazines, you know? Yeah. On my eye, bro. Are you Iranian?
Half.
I'm half Iranian. Familia Man to Familia Man to اصفهان بوده. زندگی کردن to اصفهان. All we know is 30s plus. Yeah. Clear clip. Bro, get a Galil. I know. What do you think about 12 bore pump action shotgun? I think it will be good for house safety, easy to use, you know. Yeah, 100%, dude. Hossein, 100%, because if you really think about it, a shotgun doesn't take much to aim with. You can literally point and shoot and you're going to hit the target. McCoy's an AK guy as well. Absolutely. Brother, if you haven't, hit that sub button. That's all we are here. FALs, Shad weapons, AKs, Makarovs. We only rock the based stuff. Not an FAL? If so, you want to trade a PSL for it? Dwight. God, man. PSL has always been on my dream bucket list, but I'm sorry. And I have to turn down on that one. I have pump action 12 gauge for home defense with 10 round magazine. Pistol grip into folding stock 14-inch barrel. Nice. I do have a Glock. Right there. Do you like the HKG3? Absolutely, dude. Of course. Subbed for the people's weapons. Ah, hell yeah, man. That is so true, dude. Like the AK and the FALs, they are the people's weapons. It's for the rebel, for the ones who rebel. The fighting spirit. They pick up the SKS, they pick up the AKs, FALs, G3s. I'm actually caught. We are using this normally. Nice, interesting. Yeah, Glocks are a little overrated. Not gonna lie. But they work like a dream, so. Far right. Wet dream. That bad boy. Oh my god. Yeah, man. The huge bayonet. Hey, Foul, man. How you doing? Disturbed Life. My South African brother. How's it going, man? Smiling right now. Good seeing you again. How about Krink with the drum mag? 100% I'll do a Krink off with the drum mag. Hawk. Comment Mac if you love Makarov. Yes. Should get a PKM. Yeah, dude, I should. Definitely not easy to get. I'll tell you that. Oh, Jens, that is so sucky, dude. That is just way too much crap to go through. Get an FRT 22. That's what oh, dude, 100% DeMillo. Jeremy's a big fan of the Mac. Hell yeah. Can't go wrong with a Makarov, dude. I have a SBR SP5. That is my go-to to large capacity. Cheap to train with, flat as butter. Oof. All you need is an RPG, man. I know. And a 40mm launcher. My next goal is going to be a flamethrower. Like some of the out-of-pocket weaponry. I'll definitely do a flamethrower. Zaid, if you love that RPK, man, hit that subscribe button. She's there. Why in COD Makarovs are so bad? Because they want to classify it as a communist, you know, evil weapon. So they tend to, a lot of the early Call of Duty games, man, they used to shit on like AKs and the Russian weapons. And hell, even in like World at War or like some of the World War II games, they really made the MP40, STG uncontrollable. Like they just made them into crappy guns. But in reality, these guns were like phenomenal. Real McCoy, do you have the flamethrower that's the backpack and everything for 3,800? Because that's the one I want. I have Bulgarian, Hungarian, Polish, and Russian. Dude, nice. You just need an East German now. Get an East German. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. I wonder how flamethrower would go for self-defense. LOL. That would be a nasty way to go out. Yeah, dude. I mean, think about it. CQB? CQ what? You don't even know what that is with the flamethrower. Oh, somebody's hiding in a room? Smoke them out. Flame them out. Sonny, I'm not sure. What's up, Donk Daddy, Silly Billy? This is the best line ever. How's it going, Prepper? Good seeing you, bro. Nah, it's the underbarrel one. Ah, okay. Muzin Nagon. Get a PPSH 41. Yeah, man. Let me just spend 50K. Goes about 15 feet, though. Only about 10 seconds of flame. I want to fashion a backpack for it, but it's sketchy as fuck. McCoy, if you get the like way newer ones, there's a company that's been producing them. They're backpacked ones, and they're very clean looking, very clean. They sell napalm and all that with it, and I think it's priced at like $3,800. Yeah, those things are insane, dude. Going all right. Went for the job interview. It was a waste of gas. I applied for a few full-time, and they said we only need part-time. What a waste of time, dude. See, this is why I should be illegal to just deck people in the face. No HKs. Get an M60. Yeah, man. Guys, if you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button and that like. I want to pulverize YouTube. And that's the only way to do it. So, show your support, guys. Anything and everything. Don't matter. Like. Sub. Now, an M60, I like to call it the War Pig. That's the War Pig. Tristan's in. Check that out. All the OGs. Yeah, oh, dude, PNW Gorilla. That guy's good. That guy's really good, man. I love his videos. I haven't seen him in a while. I'm surprised the neighbors haven't called the cops on you. Nah, they can't. What are they gonna tell the cops? Dude, my neighbor has his guns laid out. Is he on his property? Yeah. Man, we can't do anything about it. Or they'll come knock, check it out. They don't even have a warrant. It's just a dead end, dude. They're gonna lose. Some dudes in Australia said they made FRTs for AKs. There you go. Hell yeah. Australia for the win there. It's the only win they have so far. Hell yeah. Seen people walking in the store with shotguns here in the South. They're pretty ballsy. I mean, dude, think about it. That's what the country was founded on, is that. And to be able to carry firearms on you, whether it's a pistol and rifle, that's good freedom right there. And they're expressing that. Especially nowadays, I don't think it's much of a problem. I'd rather see that than somebody that's not armed. Gorgeous collection. Thank you, DF. Definitely hit that sub button, guys, if you enjoy this stuff. We're in the South. I'm Kentucky. Ooh, baby. They call the cops just to say that, see, too many men in their bedroom, you can't sleep. Yeah. Not in Texas, Sonny. I'm in Arizona. Hi, Marshall. No Spaz 12. If I did have a Spaz 12, I would be spending my whole day in the bathroom with the water on, so it like mists up in there. And I'm just gonna recreate Jurassic Park for hours. Yes, we do have a 1911. is right there, leaning up against the RPK magazine. No 380s. I have 9x18 though. Got me dying right now. Hello, how's it going, Gongui? How you doing, man? What is your favorite name brand? Zostava?
Norinco. I like seeing those names. Not a Car 98. That guy right there is a Mauser. It is part of the Mauser family, so it's a Mauser 1895. Denise, shalom to all good people. God bless America. Nah, you're only blessing America because we're supporting we're supporting Israel, huh? Well, not a lot of people are supporting that anymore, Denise. Later, Hawk. Thank you, brother, for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Love talking to you, man. Later, Tristan. Have fun, man. Good luck. Shalom from IDF. Nah, you guys can go F yourselves. I'm so sick and tired of you guys. I want a G43X. Go hunting with a full automatic Colt monitor. Yeah, man. You're not gonna miss. Dozer Chan, dude, how's it going, dude? Good seeing you again. Yeah, I'm starting to dislike the small hat people. They've really ruined their image, you know? They've really ruined their image. Like, I don't know how you guys are not embarrassed. I'm doing side quests. Hell yeah, Dozer. Sounds like me. It's hard to justify more purchase when you have a few already. I know. Well, Denny's. Have you played Battlefield 6 lately? I have. Actually, no, I haven't. I want to get that game so bad. It looks so much fun. Hey, Denise. Hey, Goyam. How about that? I don't like to call you guys Goyams. Goyam, Goyam, Goyam. We got Goyam. Wants to call us Goyams. Nah, you guys are the Goyams. IDF. Have you played Battlefield 6 lately? Yeah. I honestly want to get it more. Like, I want to get into Battlefield more. I've been a very big fan of, like, Battlefield 1. I've always been playing that game. I think ever since it came out, to be honest. Like, it's such a good game to, like, kind of come back to. What is this? Pakistan? No. It's Afghanistan. No, it's not Afghanistan. I'm just tickling your balls, man. Just tickling your balls. Okay? No homo. Nice. He's hungover.
Caleb, nice guns, by the way. Thank you, man.
No full autos.
Caleb, I wish. And if I did,
I don't think I'd say anything. It's Chirac. Yeah. You should be joking. Denise, be quiet. The one off, brother. We want to hear it.
yeah, dude, let me just pop one off on my third balcony here.
They probably are full auto. Who knows? Like he said, he wouldn't say.
Yeah.
I'll just say that these guns
Are fully registered and they're legal.
and yeah.
But I can be honest and say that these guns are semi-auto. All of them are semi-auto.
Now, whether at
Full autos or not,
it's none of the government's business.
so
It really isn't.
it's none of their business.
What we need is a small barrel FAL.
Dude, I was thinking about that. Or the G3 pistol version.
How much is the AK? Too much, dude. Too much. Paid too much. Is that an FN FAL?
It is a, yeah, it's a DS Arms FAL.
He'll just say he had a boating accident.
When you ask him where his suppressors went, yeah, dude, he was a freaking boating accident. Why do you think I don't have any suppressors, man? It's all boating accident.
Yeah, guys. It's like, you know,
There's a lot of, and it's just not me, okay? There's a lot of people out there. Not saying I don't have anything, or I do have anything, but there's a lot of people out there, man, who've had a lot of boating accidents and lost a lot of guns, you know? A lot of full autos and things like that.
anyway.
Yes, for CQB Mossberg 500 16-inch barrel, I'd say yes, dude, 100%. Yeah.
Versus like AR and stuff like that.
If you don't really have any experience with like guns, definitely Mossberg, semi-auto shotguns, pump, anything of that matter is going to be reliable. Hell, even a double barrel, man. Even a double barrel. You're going to get a lot for it, man. The reaction time, you can have a better reaction time than with like an AR or an AK type platform. Now there's people out there who can react just as quick with an AR or an AK platform than a shotgun, which is beyond insane.
Yeah, dude. Shotguns are for the win.
Gotta show some love for its 12 gauge, man.
Hell, even like 410. Small
Shotgun shells, 410. Dude, you pop somebody with a 410, that's gonna do a lot of fucking damage to them, no matter what.
So, big win. And guys, if you enjoy this stuff,
Definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. Desert Armory is in. How's it going, man? Good seeing you.
spot you out immediately. Welcome in, brother. I love these outside streams, not gonna lie.
It is a bit humid. I don't know if it's humid where you're at, Desert, but it's been pretty humid.
Right now, all my mosquito bites are
Itching. Got itchy mosquito bites. I was getting bit up yesterday. I went out for a walk, took Bear out, and took a trail. Dude, I'm not kidding you. Bear, that poor dog's face was covered in mosquitoes. Covered. At least 200 mosquitoes were on his face.
And I felt so bad. He was
Shaking off, trying to ruffle him out.
so every like
3 seconds, I'm swiping his face, trying to get all these mosquitoes off of him. And then every time I swipe, they're coming after me. Man, I hate mosquitoes.
fun fact though, mosquitoes actually do have a purpose in this world.
They do have an economical purpose, or a biological purpose. The males are actually good, guys. If you've ever heard, male mosquitoes are actually good for the environment. They pollinate flowers, and they go around and they pollinate.
But what we hate and what is
So stupid is how they reproduce. It's the females. The females are the ones that go out and they suck the blood.
go figure, am I right?
Go figure. I guess this translates to even other species, huh?
Yeah. Blood sucking. And then they take our blood.
Go down to some stale pond area, and then after that they lay their eggs using our blood, and they have their next generation. But it's the females that do the dirty work. Males, they just go and collect pollen. So the real purpose of mosquitoes is pollination. They pollinate. Cooled off and quite raining, breezy though. Good. Okay, so you have some breeze. I don't have anything, dude. It's just stale. Prepper flashbang the like button and CQC the combat button with dragon breath. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I use an AR-12 for hunts. Hope to get something good this year. Food is expensive. Absolutely, Curtis. No, I've been there, man. I've been there. It's such a big help when you get big game. Because I remember when COVID hit and all that stuff, and we went hunting. Dude, I'm telling you, man, my freezer was stocked up, dude. Stocked up. Deer, antelope, and elk. I had zero space in my freezer. Let me tell you what, though. I had food for months and months. More than a year of food.
So,
all right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. Desert Armory, thank you, brother, for stopping in. It's always a pleasure having you in. I know I'm ending it right as you joined in, so I kind of feel bad for that, but it is what it is. Phone's dying here, so. But thank you guys again so much for all the subs, likes, everything that we've gone through. And again, screw YouTube and their monetization. I am done with it. I'm not going to fiddle around with it and pray and hope for it, because it's going to be hopeless. It's really hopeless. So I'm going to continue moving forward. You guys are going to be my support. You guys are going to be my funding. You guys are going to be my world, my pillar for this channel. So everything is dedicated to you guys. YouTube is not going to be having any part of this. None of it. So thank you guys again. I appreciate you guys so much. Sir Blythe, again, thank you, brother, for stopping in. I'm glad you were able to stop in. Lit Prepper, as always, stay sexy, stay strapped. Yep, you too, man. And yeah, all right, guys. I will see you guys in the next stream. I don't know. I think I might do a stream tonight, but we'll see. We'll see if I have group class tonight or not. If not, then I'm gonna go ahead and do another stream tonight. But yeah, I will see you guys whether tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna stream. All right, guys. FAO man signing off.